What's up, guys? Welcome back to your Heroclix headquarters. So today is Friday the 13th, and it's often thought of as one of the unluckiest days of the year. So what better way to celebrate it than taking a look at one of the unluckiest characters that there are, the Black Cat. So this is going to be a top 5 list for the Black Cat, and without further ado, let's get to the list. Alright, and coming in at our number 5 spot, we have this OP kit, Black Cat. And actually, if you can see on mine, I was unlucky enough to get one with a broken arm. She's supposed to be holding a big diamond there that she just stole from that safe, but I was lucky enough to get it for free from somebody because it was broken. So, you know, there's the give and take there, I guess. Anyway, taking a look at what she can do. She has Magia, Marvel Divas, Spider-Man Family, and Martial Artist keywords. Some improved movement for hindering terrain is always nice to see. And then she has a trait, Tough Luck. If Black Cat has 1 action token and is targeted by an opposing character's attack, roll a d6 and subtract half the result from the attacker's attack roll. So really cool bad luck kind of thing there. It kind of sucks that she can only use it when she has 1 action token though. But she doesn't have willpower, so you're not going to want to push her. You're pretty much just going to want to keep her at 1 token and then clear her and try and get her back to 1 token again. But she starts with Stealth, 11 Attack, Precision Strike, 16 with Combat Reflexes, and a 3 damage with Prob. She does have Spider-Man team ability to make her a wild card, but she's coming in at a whopping 90 points. So while she does do some really cool stuff to lower their attack rolls against her, and the stealth and combat reflexes do keep her pretty safe, as well as the prob. 90 points is just a lot, and no willpower, and you know, her stats just aren't great on defense mainly. But a pretty solid version of the Black Cat still. She is pretty fun to use for the prob and everything. So she's coming in at number 5. And coming in at number 4, we have Black Cat, the actual same sculpt. There you can see she's holding the diamond. This is the rare from the Superior Foes of Spider-Man, and this one is coming in at only 50 points, and she has the Marvel Divas, Marvel Knights, and Spider-Man Family keywords, improved movement for elevated terrain this time, and a trait that says when Black Cat hits with a close attack, you may choose that it deals no damage, and if you do, you may choose an item equipped to the hit character that was an object, and you can equip it to Black Cat. So this trait is a lot of fun. It, you know, if you hit a character equipped with an object, you can choose to deal no damage and steal it and equip it to her. It's pretty awesome. I've actually pulled that off once before. It was a ton of fun. And yeah, it's just really cool because, you know, besides her bad luck thing, stealing is also a big thing for her, so this is one of the figures that actually kind of exemplifies that. But then she also has a special on her damage that says once per turn when Black Cat makes an attack or is the target of an attack, she may reroll 1 of the dice of the attack roll. So it's a really cool probability control that if, say, they rolled like a 7 and one was a 6 and one was a 1, you could just have them reroll a 6 and maybe make them crit miss or something like that. It's pretty cool. Full dial of stealth and combat reflexes is nice. And like I said before, only 50 points this time. And still a wild card. So, you know, pretty fun. Really useful for taking your opponent's equipment. But she's coming in at number 4. Coming in at number 3 on our list, we have Black Cat from the Deadpool set. Now this Black Cat was actually my favorite for a long time, and that's mainly because right there, that Defender's team ability, copying that for some Spider-Man families is a ton of fun, very, very useful. So she has the Defenders, Heroes for Hire, Marvel Divas, and Spider-Man Family keywords, improved movement for elevated and hindering this time, and some probability control, as you can see there. So yeah, a really cool figure. Like I said, the Defender's team ability is super helpful. 65 points is not too bad. She's got some stealth and some blades and some combat reflexes and some probability control. So really I just loved using her to, you know, find a good Spider-Man family character that has an 18-19 defense and just use defenders for the whole team. And that would get her up to pretty high defense values with the stealth. And of course the prob makes it even harder to hit. And you know, she's not too bad of an attacker there with some blades. And then she gets some outwit there and some flurry. And yeah, just an all-around really solid Black Cat. I've used her a ton of times. And she's been great every single time. So she's coming in at number 3. Coming in at number 2 on our list, we have the brand new Fast Forces Black Cat from the Spider-Man and Venom Absolute Carnage Fast Forces. This one takes everything that was great about the number 3 pick and makes it even better because she also has Defender's Team ability, and as you can see, she's only 50 or 25 points. So much cheaper, much easier to squeeze on your Spider-Man family teams. And she's got the Defenders, Marvel Knight, Spider-Man Family, and Martial Artist keywords. Again, the improved movement for Elevated and Hindering is great. And then she has Traded Stealth, as well as another trait, Always Bet on Black. Once per attack, when Black Cat attacks or is attacked, roll a d6, and you may replace a die in the attack roll with the result. So, kind of like the other effect that we saw a minute ago, where she gets to kind of re-roll one of the dice in the attack rolls that she makes or is made against her. That's very, very useful, and for only 50 or 25 points, she's got quite a bit of life to her. 50 points, she's got some leap climb, 10 attack with precision strike, 17 combat reflexes, and a 2 damage with perplex. And don't forget, she's got traded stealth the whole time with a 3 range. It's pretty helpful. But even for only 25 points, she also has a 9 movement with leap climb, 10 attack, and 2 damage with exploit weakness, and 17 with super senses. So she can still do some damage with exploit weakness, and the traded stealth is still going to make her pretty annoying to deal with. So she's great at both point values, so she's going to be coming in at number 2. All right, before we get to our number 1 pick, as always, we have some honorable mentions. And this time we have an actual Black Cat. I just thought this was too perfect of a time to actually bring up the Black Cat from the World's Finest set. Yes, it's a DC, but this is still a Black Cat. 13 points, perfect point value. Got some stealth and super senses there. Tiny size makes it kind of annoying to deal with. But I've loved using this Black Cat. I mean, just too perfect not to talk about. It starts off with improved movement, hindering, and characters, which is really cool to see. Only has animal and mystical keywords, so you can throw it on a lot of generic theme teams. Has a trait, when a Black Cat crosses your path once per turn, when Black Cat moves through a square occupied by an opposing character, give that character a bad luck token. And then its special damage power, bad luck follows. Black Cat can use probability control, but only to reroll the attack rolls of opposing characters anywhere on the map with a bad luck token. And when Black Cat uses probability control, after its resolve, remove all bad luck tokens from that opposing character's card. So basically, this Black Cat, you just have it walk around the map, getting in people's paths and giving them bad luck, and then probbing them from anywhere on the map. Having a couple of these things is great, 2, 3, 4 of them, just to walk around the map, and have multiples of them to walk through your opponents to give multiple bad luck tokens is a ton of fun. I've done that a couple of times. But yeah, and back to Felicia Hardy Black Cat. Really, any of the other ones are worthy of honorable mention. There's another one from the Deadpool set. There was one from Web of Spider-Man that's pretty good too. And then there's a whole Rev set that is really cheap, and most of them have prob for most of their dials. So we really haven't seen any bad Black Cats in Heroclix yet. So I think they're pretty much all worth an honorable mention, because we haven't really seen that much of them anyway. But that's going to do it for all of our honorable mentions. So let's take a look at number 1. And the Black Cat crossing our path right into the number 1 spot is the other new Black Cat from Spider-Man and Venom Absolute Carnage. The main set version this time, coming in at only 40 points. And let's see what she can do here. So you'll notice that she only has the ruler keyword. But then she also has a trait that says when establishing theme teams, Black Cat gains the named keyword of another character on your starting force. So you can actually put her onto any team you want. That's one of the main reasons I love this Black Cat, because she can just gain any named keyword from another character. And just, if you want what she can do, you can put it on any team, and it's really awesome. On her special movement power, she's got leap, climb, sidestep, and stealth. So lots of movement abilities, and of course stealth to keep her safe. And then her bad luck field on her damage power. Opposing characters within 4 squares can't use probability control to reroll attack rolls that contain a 1 or a 2. So this is actually extremely useful in the one game I've managed to play with her since she's brand new, but it actually came up quite a bit and she was quite useful. You don't think that the 4 squares is a lot, but the fact that they can't reroll a 1 or a 2 of any of their rolls is pretty insane. Usually they just miss by that tiny little bit, and they got a prob lined up, but it doesn't matter. Also, I really love the fact that she's got the Underworld team ability. Great for wild cards to copy, because you can throw her on any team, and you know, it's just a good team ability to have. You can carry her around that way. But she also has great stats for the points. That 9 movement with the sidestep, stealth, and leap climb, 11 attack with precision strike, 17 with combat reflexes, and a 3 damage, and also a 3 range. So she does have a bit of range there. Then end dial, she gets some stealth, blades, super senses, and regular prob control. So she's going to be helping your team out the whole dial, and I think she's a steal for 40 points, honestly. She can really hurt your opponent with the bad luck field. And, you know, she's a decent attacker, and she can fit on any team for only 40 points. So I love her for a lot of reasons, and she's coming in at number 1. All right, you guys, that's going to do it for this top 5 list. If you want to have good luck today, make sure you smash that like button and click that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. And let me know in the comments what your guys' favorite Black Cat figures are, as well as what we should do on the next top 5 list. And as always, a huge thank you to this month's Patreon patrons. If you would like to help support the channel, there's links in the description for the Patreon, and you can check it all out there. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, this has been Heroclix Headquarters, signing off.